Good morning. Do me a favor real quick. Go back to the year 2016, right? Just imagine where you were. The iPhone 7 had just came out. Life was just good. My glorious king LeBron won the finals. The Cavaliers, you feel me? But I say all that to say, the reason why I say go back to 2016 is because that's what people consider the golden years of Lil Uzi Vert. I mean, you gotta understand, that's when Bad and Bougie came out, Love versus the World, and then the Perfect Love tape. You know, the purple dreads, when this nigga had Britney themed jean jacket with the fucking Meowth thing on it during the XXL cypher. And that, along with his Bad and Bougie verse, I feel like really blew up Uzi to levels we hadn't seen until that. Another thing that set Uzi apart from the rest of his, people, at least in the XXL class, was that, for one, he was a blurred. And that kind of ties into two, the nigga was quote-unquote an emo rapper. And even though he wasn't like super emo yet, talk about that, he still used like pop punk kind of vocals throughout his shit. It was just good, bro. It was just good. But he was known as an emo rapper based off what he was talking about in his songs and the way he was talking about it in his songs with the, Haley Williams and Marilyn Manson influence. Then once that nigga dropped EXO Tour Life, it was over. Like, that nigga had completely blown up underground to mainstream in a matter of damn near a year. At this point, it's 2017. We're waiting for Uzi's next album, Love is Rage 2. In the meantime, we got Love is Rage 1.5, which was solid. But come August 25th, 2017, we finally got Love is Rage 2. And niggas was shitting on it. Niggas love that album now, but niggas are shitting on it. And thus begins the Lil Uzi Vert Cycle. Ooh, wait a minute.
Yes, sir. You like that? Yeah, you like that? Yeah. I'm a goat now.
So this is the cycle, right? Step 1, Uzi announces a new project, right? Step 2, fans might hear a snippet of a new project, or, might hear a leak from the new project, and then niggas are like hyped. The album could turn around and drop, right? Step 3, the album drops. Everyone magically hates it all of a sudden. Like, niggas is not fucking with this album. Which causes step 4. Uzi says, oh yeah, guys, I wasn't really trying on this one. This next one is gonna be just like 2016, guys. I swear, guys. And here we are, bro. We are at step 1, where it repeats, rinse and repeat for the course of 2 to 3 years. Every single time, without fail. Like I said earlier, when Love is Rage 2 first dropped, that shit got so much hate. Part of it was because it wasn't traditional rap. At the time, you gotta understand, the whole mumble rap term was like annoying as hell. But for 2, Uzi fans was sitting here calling him that he went too emo and this, that, and the third, and it doesn't hit like 2016, Uzi fell off, such and such. If you go back on those videos now, yeah, you'll see a lot of people claim that Love is Rage 2 is his best. I see that take all the time on Twitter, but if you go back and sort by date and shit and see when the album first dropped, you will see a lot more hate than you will see love. Now, to be fair, on behalf of the fans, Uzi was leaning into his more emo influences, so I get it. It might be a little disjarring just randomly hearing, "Dear Mama, I don't wanna sign off. Out here getting commas. Like, why dad, I'm a grinder." You just got through listening to, like, Of Course We Ghetto Flowers or some shit. I can understand how that's jarring, but still, the album is fucking goated. And every album since then has had this same fucking cycle. It's annoying as hell. So what was the project after Love is Rage 2, right? It was called Eternal Take. That he had been teasing this for, at this point, 3 years now. It's really hard for me to, like, describe the hype behind Eternal Take. You literally just had to be there. When it finally dropped in 2020, I remember exactly where I was, bro. I was in, like, the computer lab, too, in my middle school. Dude, when that shit first dropped, it was one of the last, like, I think it was second to last or last day I was in school before the pandemic, bro. And when that shit dropped, bro, it was crazy. I thought this album was insane. Nobody could tell me. Like, I'm so dead ass. If you walked up to 13-year-old me and you tried telling me that Chrome Heart Lens wasn't the greatest song of all time, I probably would have beat your ass as a 13-year-old, which is fucking insane. Yeah, here niggas are on Twitter telling me that exact sentiment. To this day, the best way I can describe Eternal Take as far as Uzi's discography is it's basically that nigga's Kiss Land. If you ever listened to The Weeknd, which you probably have because you have a pulse, but it's that nigga's Kiss Land where it's kind of like, I don't want to say awkward in between your stage, but it's just cinematic. But because it was so focused on being cinematic, it doesn't really have enough quote unquote big hits, and so niggas just hate it off rip, which is dumb. And then around Pink Tape rollout, when that finally fucking came, while I think Pink Tape is a disorganized album, it is still a very good one. I really think it shouldn't have been 26 tracks, but it's still a good album per se. The problem is though, is that for one, a lot of you niggas bullied Uzi into changing the sound for that album. So we never got the true full potential of Pink Tape, where this nigga was hopping on 100 gex type beats, mind you. I really wish we would have seen that. But, and what did he say for Pink Tape? This motherfucker was gonna, the next album is Love is Rage 3, guys. I swear, dude, I promise guys, it's 2016 all over again. Now, his most recent project is Eternal Take 2, which I think is actually really, really good. If you hate on this, argue with a fucking wall, you bot. But I'm glad to see that he's somewhat breaking the cycle, because before, Uzi would have got all this hate and like, yeah, I'm not really trying that hard. The deluxe on the way, 2016 all over again. But it seems like he's sticking by what he's made, and he doesn't give a fuck anymore, which good. Which means we'll finally see Uzi grow as an artist besides fucking leaks. Good God.
Running too deep with my brother. Hold on, get it fucked, plus some mother.
Hang on.
Sending shots hotter than the summer.
Hang on.
Give a twin, finna fuck some bus up. Finna spend some money, just a number.